If you have ever seen the tree of coconut before, when it starts forming, it starts like a seed, very small, and it starts growing. And before you know it will become bigger, and it will get ripe. But how did the water penetrate into it? Can anybody explain that? How did the baby form in the womb? The substance that came together was never a bone, but water. But how did they become a bone, full-fledged man and woman like you and I? How did Peter walk on water? Jesus at the time told his disciples, let's get to the other side. And as they were going, Jesus came to them on the sea. And when Peter sighted him, he asked, they were afraid. He said, don't be afraid. I'm the one. So Peter, he's very, very bold and focused. He said, if it is you, be thou to come. I'm not disproving it, but if it's you, be thou to come. Then Jesus said, come. And immediately, he started walking on water. I'm not sure I've seen any other person that have walked on water since that time. How did it happen? Occurrence that cannot be explained. The more science tries to explain it, the more they get confused. But God is saying that occurrence, that activity, that event, that people cannot be explained, that when they see it happening in your life, they just say, it has to be God. It has to be God. God is saying that should be your daily lifestyle. That should be your natural lifestyle. That should be your way of living. Your results should be unexplainable. Your performance should be undescribable. When it seems there is no solution, you should pull a solution from nowhere because you are operating in the supernatural. That should be your way of life. But how many of us are aware of it? How many of us that have that understanding? The illustration I gave now, Matthew 14, 22 to 32, in verse 28. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it thou be, bid me to come unto thee on water. And he said, come. And when Peter come down out of the ship, he walked on water. He walked on the impossibility. My prayer for you is that in this month of March that we are stepping into, everything that man termed impossible, the Lord will do it through you in the name of Jesus. When men say there is no way, God through you will make a way in the name of Jesus. Impossible situation. And God is saying that should be our life. That should be our way of life. You are supernatural being. But we don't know. That is why people are suffering. They don't understand. That is why they are struggling. If you don't know what belongs to you, you can be in suffering to perpetuity. There's this illustration given by a man of God a long time ago of a man that was traveling abroad. He paid for the voyage. He embarked on the journey. And for days on that ship, every time it is time to take meal, the man will go out because he has bought enough cracker to take care of himself on that journey. When people are taking, one passenger who has been observing him approach him. I say, what happened? Each time it is time for me, we always realize you excuse yourself. Why do you do that? I say, I don't have the money. Let me cut my coat according to my size. I say, did you pay for the ticket? He said, yes. The ticket you have paid for, all the meal is inclusive. The breakfast, the lunch, the dinner is included in your ticket. But all the time when they call for food, the man will excuse himself. I don't have the money. Many child of God have been living their life. Among many things you need to know to live, be full of supernatural. Be meek. We feel that we have gotten to our destination. But you can never have the best or the more of God if you continue to pant after him. Because there's always be a place that is called better. There's always be a place that is called great. Luke chapter 6 verse 21. He said, blessed are you who worship God, and you are a sincere worshiper, and you are humble, and you are meek in your hearts, and you thirst for more of God. your life cannot be a daily lifestyle of supernatural. I pray for you that that will be on a peer position. That I'll be taken out of the original status for you. Is when you are restored back to the original position. Replenish the heart, subdue it, have dominion, be fruitful, write exam and come out with fly colors. Go for interview, and if they have to pick only one, that was sickness in the beginning. There was not if you are the redeemed child of God. When your phone is you reset. What are you trying to do? You are taking it back to the original plan. You are saying this system, you are not functioning again. Go back to the you are supposed to function. Not that you press your laptop, and the cursor is running around on the screen in again. You go back to restore back to the original plan. His purpose as the last Adam, then you can be restored back to the original plan. I pray for you, whatever it is that is not working in your life, the Lord will restore you to the original plan today. In the name of Jesus. Whatever is not working in your academics, whatever is not working in your finance, whatever is not working in your relationship, by the precious blood is, and it has happened to many of us. Many of us now have, and give us the mighty name of Jesus. Number one thing that can be restored, and that will be restored for you, is that your health can be restored. He said in his word, he said, is there no balm in Gilead? So why is the health of my people not restored? I didn't create sickness from the beginning. Something brought about it. Why is it that today on, tomorrow down? Why is it that when the exam comes, then it will not collapse? Health insurance scheme. Why? Because when they have used you tire Monday to 9, Friday to Saturday, there's notice for you for your head to be challenged. So they already secure and do an insurance coverage for you. God has already procured an insurance package for you by his blood. You are entitled to it if you will access it. And how do you spend 15 months? Success is your portion. As you make claim for it, success will be your birthright. In the name of Jesus. What can be restored to you and what will be restored to you? Success can be restored to you. All your life restored back to you. It will not be recorded as a lost night. Jesus asked him, cast your net to this side. And he encountered multitude, more than what he can cope with. God will ask you to cast your net. Somebody didn't know him. He said, those periods you go through and you say, why me? Why me? Why is it not working? For every of your pain, every of your loss, I can give you beauty again. Pain of, because as long as it's in fellowship, you will never go for anyone and lose the battle. Why do people experience failure? Why do people experience disappointment? The relationship with their maker, the author and the finisher of their faith has been broken. But God said, don't worry. If you your hand to the blood, restore you. You are born if you will be restored. Because the Spirit within me everywhere. There was joy everywhere. So when you return, you will be restored into his presence. And your joy will be like this. Check. Maybe you are far away. If you return, you will be restored. And when you are restored, there will be celebration. That will be your portion in the name of Jesus. I said that will be your portion in the name. Today, we have the opportunity to partake of the communion tonight. So I'd like to give that opportunity, and I want all head bow and all eyes closed. He said, Pastor, it's not the way it's supposed to be. This is not the way I used to be. I know things is not the same thing again. I would like to return to my father. He will not cast you out. When the prodigal father, in the name of Jesus, I pray for you in your career, there will be restoration. I pray in your finance, there will be restoration. I pray in your relationship, there will be restoration. I pray for your destiny, there will be restoration. In the name of Jesus. Thank you, faithful Father. Blessed be thy holy name. In the name of Jesus. Rise on your feet right now, or the congregation, and I pray for restoration. Ambrazekete brosu sobraha lekatuso totaha eria kotobra hija rabosha Ara tu sotosia. Eketo tu saparabra. Tekete. Soto pre.
You are here, moving in our midst. You are here, mending broken love. I worship you.
Concerning me tonight, there is a restoration. I'm moving into my restored position. Ekasotoria katalika doshara. Eria manene kotobreketi kadusa. Evre soto ibre soto bakadabao. Yekebro